Well, hello there, kid. Have you ever heard of the Knights of Ren? Would you like to? This is the Night Buzzard, the flying vessel for the followers of Kylo Ren. We're basically mercenaries, but way cooler, and we dabble a little bit in the Force. First and most important is me, Vic. I like to think of myself as the leader whenever Kylo isn't around, and I tend to get things done since I don't waste time slashing computers or kneeling at a Vader shrine or something. Not to mention I'm essentially the first and only person to master a little something called Force Fear. Meaning I can strike terror just by looking at people. My weapon of choice is a vibro scythe. Fast and deadly. You'd be pretty wise to stay out of my way. Next up is Karuk, our pilot and captain of the Night Buzzard. He'll tell you he's the leader, but he's just full of it, trust me. Sure, he's a decent sniper and all, but so is Aura Singh, and she's freaking dead. Still though, I gotta give him credit for being as good a shot as he is. He's provided us much needed support on lots of occasions. Up next we got Ushar, the muscle of the group. And even though he lacks the brains, he makes up for it with his sheer force and strength. He also has an unhealthy obsession with torturing prisoners for information, even if we don't even need anything from them. All in all, there's no better guy to have around if you need things done. Here we got Trojan, affectionately known as the group nerd. Trojan's got a big brain for Sith-related history and relics and stuff. To be honest, he wears half the stuff he collects. See his mask? That's part of a Death Trooper helmet. And just to convince us he's not totally useless, he wields a pretty hefty vibro cleaver. Pretty decent weapon overall. And this is Cardo, our weapons specialist and occasionally Karuk's co-pilot. Basically anything that shoots, he's got. And anything he's got, he'll shoot. I'd say he's the master of spraying and praying, but it's more often his victims that do the praying. In fact, he's so good with weapons that he's made his own gun that's 3 weapons in 1. Thing is, nobody's found out what his third mode does because frankly we're all too scared to find out. Last but not least is Aplik, probably the most mysterious of the group. A stealth expert and master of speed, deception, and a little parkour. How he can be all those things while looking around a gigantic battle axe is beyond us, but he manages somehow. Even more puzzling is he swings the dang thing like it's made of cardboard. What we do know is he killed a Mandalorian to get it, so we prefer to stay on his good side. We are the Knights of Ren, servants of Kylo Ren. And before you ask, no, we are not the chumps who get anticlimactically axed off by some guy with a lightsaber. This version of the story goes a little differently than you remember.